A long time ago, in a world where childhood recollections are interwoven with chilling stories, monsters underneath the bed, and sweet hours spent on watching Cartoon Network, there was a dog whose name brings back fond memories and sends chills down our spines. He's the real deal, Courage the Cowardly Dog, whose adventures took him and us, the audience, to the deepest pits of horror as kids. He is a good boy who is stuck in a world full of scary monsters and terrible things that make your stomach turn. I remember watching the show as a kid and always used to wonder why a dog that was easily scared was named Courage, but then I realized that even though he was scared, he still went to rescue his family, so it's no surprise that his name is Courage. Despite being scared to his bones, when his owners or buddies are in trouble, he'll do whatever it takes to get them out of it, which makes him easily the most courageous and ethical character in the show, and he lives up to the name. Ever wonder what kind of dog Courage is? Well, according to the show's creator, J.R. Dilworth, it's actually a well-known breed called a beagle. It's a pink beagle. Muriel Bagg found him after he ran away from the Pets of Tomorrow vet clinic in Nowhere, Kansas. Dilworth's choice to depict Courage as a pink beagle adds an extra touch of uniqueness to his character, making him even more memorable and endearing to fans of the show. At first, the similarities between the character of Courage the Cowardly Dog and his real-life counterparts may seem strange. However, there are many similarities that we can observe. For example, Courage is intelligent and loyal like the beagle. They also share the same friendliness. Like the beagle, Courage the Cowardly Dog has an excellent sense of smell and often uses it to detect danger or to find hidden clues. Courage may not look like a typical beagle. However, he does share some similarities. His ears are long and slender, although they are black instead of the typical brown and white, and bear a resemblance to the typical floppy ears found in beagles. Courage's journey to become our beloved favorite childhood cartoon character wasn't easy. His backstory is quite the tragedy. In the show, Courage was just a puppy when his parents were sent away into space by a crazy vet. His parents begged the bad doctor not to separate them, and Courage ran after them. He saw his parents being put into a rocket ship, but he couldn't save them. Courage's fear made him run to a garbage chute that led to a back alley, and there he saw his parents being taken away and never seen again. He said goodbye to them in tears, and when he was all alone, Muriel Bagg found him, a kind Scottish woman who took him in and gave him his name.
Hold on to your seats as we shine the spotlight on our content's dynamic partner.
Made from 100% natural beef, slow roasted for irresistible flavor, nutrition, and long-lasting enjoyment. Introducing Real Bully Sticks. Get yours today and give your dog the experience they deserve.
In the final episode of the series, tension fills the air as Courage's past comes hauntingly back to him. The cruel veterinarian, recognizing Courage, sets his malicious plan into motion. The cruel veterinarian tries to do with Courage what he did to Courage's parents. When Eustace and Muriel try to save him, the cruel vet decides that he cannot allow the discovery of his operation to become public, and thus decides to send them both into space. Fortunately, Courage saves his owners and encases the evil vet in the rocket, after which the rocket engines ignite and the rocket is launched, thus destroying the evil vet's plans and convictions. Muriel thanks him for sending the evil vet to space, and Eustace says that he's still ain't sitting at the table. The two characters are now sitting on the porch, with Courage being content to have her while Eustace is grumbling about his food, while Muriel contemplates the fate of the evil vet. Although he's somewhat cowardly, and despite Eustace's mistreatment of him, most of Courage's adventures revolve around his brave attempts to keep both his owners safe. Now, here are some interesting facts about the show. Although there's no town called Middle of Nowhere, actually, but a lot of people have said that the story of Courage is based on a town called Truth or Consequences in New Mexico. A picture of a house in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, has surfaced on the internet. It draws many viewers' attention because of how similar it looks to the house in Courage the Cowardly Dog. It is also highly speculated that the show did get canceled. The reason was that the cartoon was too scary and contained horror elements that proved nightmarish for young children. One of these characters is Freaky Fred. He is a terrifying demon who is always wearing a petrifying smile. Another is King Ramses, who was once the king of Egypt, but now wanders the earth as a ghost looking for victims to terrorize. To wrap up today's video, with dark humor and surreal horror, Courage the Cowardly Dog isn't a TV show for the faint of heart, but that doesn't make the star of the series any less lovable. Being an adult now, I realize what a precious good boy Courage is. Despite being small and timid, he has taught us that bravery is not the lack of fear, but rather the capacity to face and overcome it. His adventures with supernatural entities and his own spine-chilling experiences have taught us the importance of perseverance, loyalty, and affection. When faced with a seemingly insurmountable obstacle, Courage stood his ground, protecting his family and his home from the forces of evil in the world of nowhere. His story serves as a reminder that even the most improbable heroes can triumph, and that true courage is found in the heart. Until next time, stay curious, keep exploring, and we'll see you in our Real Bully video. Don't forget to check out our previous videos, and if you want to support us, subscribe our YouTube channel for exclusive content.